I I think I need another phone, or maybe a little bit bigger memory card, or I don't use it anymore. However, hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Cosmic Paradise. Today, I have my cup of tea. Of course, you can pause your video and just run into your kitchen and take your and take your cup of coffee, tea. I don't know what time you have. So, oh, I mean, if you watch it in the middle of the night, then of course coffee is possible. I mean, I remember the time when I was drinking a lot of coffee. I was able to drink coffee and then go to sleep. Yeah, so once the coffee is on the daily basis, it isn't working anymore. And to be honest, it's not healthy anymore because the caffeine is still working, but you don't experience this, how we call it, this effect of being awake because your body is used to this effect, but it still responds to the caffeine. And yeah, once it is gone, you start to feel tired. So your normal mood when you drink all the day coffee is totally normal. You feel totally normal. Everything is good. Everything's fine. Once you leave your coffee away, you start to feel tired. And that's the thing. Actually, it shouldn't be like this, right? This is not healthy to have. So, for some reason, I had to tell you this. So whoever you are and drink too much coffee or all the day, I recommend you to reduce it at least. Replace a cup of coffee maybe with some tea. Black tea, green tea contains caffeine as well, so it's not recommended to drink those teas when it's in the evening. My mother told me. And also, green teas. Don't drink green teas around half an hour before a meal and like after and the next 1 hour after a meal. Because green tea, I'm not sure what it contains exactly, I don't remember the name, but it blocks, how do you call it? Oh, maybe I have to describe it because I don't know the word yet. It blocks the absorption of iron, which is very important for us and for women, especially. You know, I knew all the all the different expressions about the cycle of the woman. So when you lose blood, then you need a lot of iron, but you know this. So don't drink green teas before and after a meal. Then you will have a little bit more of iron in your body. So just a little tip on the side. Yes, I've decided to sit here in this corner today. It's a really nice corner, but it won't look like this soon. I will replace my furniture soon. So all in all, I'm better with keeping clean everything. I'm not so messy anymore. Yeah, I used to be, especially when I was smoking weed. That was horrible You know, when you smoke weed, you have some advantages, but at the same time, you have many disadvantages. And one of them that you're totally lazy. You're so lazy that you have kind of you ignore if something is dirty, and well, it fell down, so it's okay. Your clothes all around the floor. I mean, many people don't need to smoke weed and they're messy, I know, but it was kind of a negative side effect when I was smoking weed. I was smoking for, I don't know, a couple of years. And then I started to reduce it a lot. And right now I am not smoking at all. On the one hand, I realize when I smoke weed, it's very common to combine it with tobacco. And tobacco it's not contained, it's for me, it's draining my abilities. It is harder for me to make a tarot reading after I smoke a cigarette. It can be easier to make a tarot reading after a joint, but at the same time, your ability to deal with people good when you're used to smoking weed and it's something totally normal, you will say, I don't have any issues when I smoke the joint. But in general, if you do it like occasionally or once every couple of months, then it works so different. It just works so different. So just um, I wouldn't be able to make this video because when I smoke weed, I get so introverted. Depending on the circumstances, I can start to talk more, but usually I just get so introverted. I start to daydream extremely strong, my feeling of being grounded just disappears completely. I am out of space and wee. Yeah. As I said, everything has its shadow and light side. But to be honest, the shadow side of smoking weed is not that good, to be honest. Yeah. It isn't that good. It isn't that good, and for me, I recommend to let it go. Yeah. There is one thing, and there is a one promise that I made with my one of my best friends in this lifetime. We told us, I think it was like 3 or 4 years ago. We were sitting in the forest, and then Alex said, "You know what? Let us meet wherever we will be when we will be 30. We will come back here to this place and smoke again." And I told him, okay, we're gonna do it. So I'm almost 29, so it's like 1 year ahead. I don't know if I will smoke weed again in this time because it's, as I said, usually it takes a lot of time to recover from it. And yeah, I would need to weigh out all the positive and negatives, but I don't think so. I don't think so. And you know what? I'm feeling totally fine with this. I'm feeling totally fine with not smoking weed at all. I even don't drink alcohol. I don't feel like I want to drink. Sometimes I have this little feeling of, oh, I actually don't know how you call it. Weizen. Wait a second. Okay, I looked up. I looked for the word whey beer. So, whey beer with banana juice. Maybe it sounds weird for you, but I'm honest, it tastes really delicious. Try it out. I would say like around 20 or 30% of banana juice and the rest wheat beer. Then, yeah, try it out. It's sweet beer, sweet wheat beer. This is something that I can drink like every second month because, always decide for yourself. This is something that I truly can recommend. Always decide for yourself. Do whatever is good for you, no matter what others are doing. If you want to eat vegan, eat vegan. If you want to eat meat, eat meat. If you want to live in a van, just do it. If you want completely live without alcohol, that's totally fine. But there is also a shadow side of this. And the shadow side is when you tell yourself, I will never ever drink again. It's not because you had a horrible hangover and you said, I will never drink again, because then you will. That's for sure. But maybe maybe it's a little bit difficult topic right now, but I see it for me. Example, smoking weed. So I tell myself, well, I don't need it anymore. I'm happy without. So why should I do it again? And I will live with this maybe the next years, except of the one birthday thing next year. And I will be doing fine with this until one point my inner voice, my inner guidance will tell me, today, for some reason, it is okay, or I don't believe they would call it like necessary, like you have to do it, otherwise the world will just be destroyed. You didn't smoke to destroy it. And now we're all doomed. No, not like this. But more of allow yourself when you have the feeling to do something. Or maybe something easier to deal with. When you're vegan and you really want to have a pizza, you didn't have it for years now, and you just want to go into a fast food restaurant and buy yourself pizza. Then do it. Don't do it because I told you to do it. Do it for yourself when it feels right. When you feel it in your heart, well, actually, right now, it would be totally fine to go and to buy a pizza. So, do I will stay strict vegan and will never ever allow myself to do it. Maybe there is a lesson behind why I should do it. I had it when I stopped smoking weed, and my lessons were to show me that I'm doing the right thing, for example. Just an example. Doing the right thing with letting go. At some point, I felt like it was helping me, but it was helping me only for a very short time. But usually I was doing a little bit longer. So my ability to deal with it was, yeah, I'm not sure if you say this, but in children's shoes. So I had to learn it. I had to learn to deal with this, with my emotions, with my thoughts, with my needs. And altogether, after a while, I was able to deal with it with ease. And yeah, here I am. I'm not smoking. I'm not missing it. I'm not missing it really. And my thoughts were like, and then you end this video, and then you're gonna go somewhere and buy it. And I was like, yeah, my mind is funny sometimes. You know, my ego is actually a really good friend. I see my ego as a friend. And this is something we all should do. Because usually we tend to speak about the ego like something evil, something that just wants the negative, and it's not really that true. Ego is like something, an unconscious part of you that wants to survive. So actually it is doing everything to be safe, which is something positive, right? If you're in danger, you will find a solution to save yourself. The problem is with when we allow our ego to take over the control of our life. Then it started to be a little problematic. Yes. Why I'm telling you this, I have no idea. I have no idea. This is my second episode of my spiritual diary. And as I told you, I'm a little bit nervous. I don't even know if people will like this, what I'm doing, what I'm talking about. I mean, sometimes I listen to myself what I'm talking about, and then I think at the same time, well, actually, this is actually quite of nice, that I mentioned this. And at the same time, I keep on talking and I'm questioning, why do I'm talking right now about this? Yeah, it is not really helpful, or I don't know. It's kind of weird. And then I just keep talking. And I think I just need to get used to this format, talking about my life. But talking about my life, I realized I had some difficulties in the last days with organizing my life. I realized one thing, that I have very strong focus just on English, what was actually really good. So I practice a lot of English, a lot. I also discovered a video I was thinking about it to put it into this video as well. So whoever wants to get more of American vibe in the voice, Rachel's English, she is doing great job, by helping people to have a beautiful pronunciation. But at the same time, there is a thing about position. And when you hear the first time, well, position, okay, position is important in the language. I thought, okay, cool. I have no idea what you're talking about. Then she explained it, that our throat, usually people, when people speak, actually it's in the most languages that they are speaking, the sound is coming here from this level, from here or upper half of our throat. So I used to speak, wait a second. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to Cosmic Paradise. This is actually how I used to speak before I discovered this channel, and I thought this is totally normal how I'm speaking. The position of the throat is higher than usually. This is more my natural position, which I actually learned when I was born in Poland, and this is how we used to speak, with this position of the throat. But then I discovered two things. In American English, she explained that the position of the throat is a little bit deeper, which makes the voice sound more warm. And when I lower it, then you should be able to hear a difference right now. Right now, it is just lower. It is more open. My throat is open and a little bit lower. And the voice is coming more from the chest, so from the upper half of the body, but it's not coming anymore here from. You cannot hear it like it's not coming here from. And in English, there are no sounds that are. Yeah, this is something that I don't understand why after like 20 minutes my phone just stopped recording. However, now I coming actually to the highlight of this video. So if you stayed here with me, here is a beautiful surprise because I was talking about my different areas of life that I have too strong focus on, some like English and YouTube videos, making YouTube content. But I also want to be able to sing better. I want to make art. I want to do, or do I? Wait a second. It was always arts. I do sports, of course, but sports, it's nothing that I will put like every Tuesday or every Thursday. I'll go do some sports. Sports is something that I really like to do when I feel it. Like tomorrow, I'll go climbing, and it's a really nice thing about this climbing hall. There is a space where you can train. Really, really nice, really nice. So, here's the thing that I've decided for myself, and this is actually a gift for all of you, for me as well. I had this idea to make a meditation, a similar one to the with Don Adas. If you haven't checked it, if you haven't listened to it, check it out. It's this beautiful meditation with Shiva to receive grace. For all of you who already watched this, you can always watch it multiple times, as many times as you want. As I mentioned in the meditation, those ethereal light crystals always work for your highest good. So you don't need to worry. You will never get too much or too less of this energy. It will be always in balance. And talking about balance, my meditation will be about balancing different aspects of life. So, for example, many people focus too much on work, like I was doing. So, and other parts of their life are seems to be less important for them. So this meditation will help you. Do you know a pie chart? You know a pie chart, the circle with these pies, and then you have pie with this percentage, then a pie with this, or this piece of the pie, this piece of cake. And this meditation will be to reorganize your life so that everything is balanced. So every part of your life will come back into balance. But there is a thing, I'm sure I will talk about it in this meditation. You need to be ready for this. You need to be ready to change your life for better. It might sound so weird when I say you need to be ready to change your life for better, because come on, if you have the opportunity to change your life for better, then you probably do it. Except there is a fear of losing something. For example, let's make an example. You have a YouTube channel and you do, for some reason, 5 videos a week. But doing those 5 videos a week, you almost have none time for other parts of your life. Maybe you like art, maybe you like to music. It's missing. But then you maybe will feel afraid, uncomfortable to reduce it to like 2 days instead of 5, and other 3 days to put art and music. Because this is what I am doing. I realized I'm not drawing or painting anything. I didn't do it like for the last, I don't know how long, 1 or 2 or even 3 months now, or even a little bit longer. And it makes me a little bit sad, to be honest, because from time to time I have this thought like, I didn't draw for so long time right now. But then I go back to my computer and work on my YouTube channel, think about different kind of things and learn more English. So there is a need for reorganization of the schedule in your life. And the schedule doesn't necessarily have to be, from 3 to 5 you're doing this, from 5 to 8 you're doing this. If you feel great with this tactic, then just do it. It is your life, your responsibility. If you need a timed, organized schedule, then do it. I really like to have it more open, so I'm free to do whatever I want to do during a day, and then I can decide, okay, we have like 3 o'clock and I still have to make 2 videos because today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday and Tuesday is my video day. This is what I've decided for me. Tuesday will be my video day, and I want, for example, learn English at this day, except the vocabulary. Vocabulary words is something that I will keep on doing every single day for half an hour in the morning. And this is totally fine, but usually then I spend time with watching other videos, watching other content, watching movies in English. Actually, I watch almost everything right now in English. So I don't actually need to worry that my English will be worse when I stop talking so much and listen to so much different lessons. To be honest, this can actually even improve my English when I have some breaks in between. It is maybe like you cannot train 24/7 your muscles because this is definitely not healthy, right? You cannot train your voice from every single day for many hours because your voice needs to relax as well. Every time when we're singing, it is something very active. This is the masculine energy. But we also need the feminine energy, so the relaxation time that for our body. And this is very, very important. So this is the meditation that I will do for all of us. And I'm very curious. I'm very curious how it will be. I don't know yet. Probably I will work with archangels during this meditation, especially Archangel Shamuel. He is the angel of that is working with our heart chakra, but at the same time, I see Archangel Metatron. Archangel Metatron is very masculine based energy, very masculine energy, and he is a great no. When you make a strategy, I don't know the word. Someone who is just really good in making plans, you know. Lack of vocabulary, but you know what? That's totally fine. This is just a new beginning. It is a new beginning. I'm still in, as I said at the beginning, in children's shoes when it comes to YouTube channel, making content and many different things. And yes, there is so much more that is happening in my life, but this will come the next time. The next time we will see us next week again. I love chai tea. I just drink this regular chai tea, not self-made. I believe it could be really, really good, but this is good enough. Good enough for me, for the taste. It's just more for the taste. But I will learn how to make self-made chai tea, and then it won't be next week, so don't expect me to sit here next week with self-made chai tea. We'll see how long it will take, to be honest. This is just a project. I'm not really, how you say this, like, no, it's you don't see behind it, you know. You usually see something different. Yeah. So, my beautiful souls, this is it. This is it. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you if you stayed to the end. I really appreciate it. Hey, we had 11:22 minutes. 11:22. Whew. So somebody's there. Somebody is there. I can feel it. And I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna see us next time with a new information. With new information. And yeah. New stories. New stories that I can talk about. Beautiful souls. Beautiful souls. Thank you. I love you. And we see us soon again. Bye.